Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal climb using a team that we built from scratch. Now, last episode, we did make changes to the team, and we made even more since then. It's very little, but we have made the changes that we've been discussing in not only the Discord, but in the comments of the previous episode. So, as you can see, this is the team that we're currently working with now. The changes that I made for Whimsicott and for Incineroar. So Whimsicott, first and foremost, removed Moonblast to give it Giga Drain to maybe give it a little bit more assistance in health so that I could survive a little bit longer. Now, the hesitancy of that change was if I needed to deal with another Pokemon like how it was for King Gambit, or if it was for like Urshifu and stuff. But I don't think it's really going to matter too much, only because of the fact that Whimsicott doesn't really attack too much, and it's really meant to like set up other things. So we are using it with that. And Incineroar, we changed the Terra type from fire to grass. Now, it was a good conversation that I had, and I believe that this is the best one to pick out of the three, because there was three. There was grass, water, and I think fairy. And grass is great, but in case of Incineroar Incarnate, the Sludge Bomb is going to be really, really hard against it. For water, it's a Raging Bolt, and for fairy, it's then Sludge Bomb again from Incineroar. If I see those, obviously I'm not going to Terra into that target. I'm just going to get Incineroar out as much as possible. So I'm going to have to really play it by ear to make sure I don't use moves, or at least Terra, in front of targets that I shouldn't be tearing. And then here's a sneak peek. In a couple of days, we'll be premiering our Rain team. And this is what I currently have so far. And I might be adding and subtracting Pokemon as I see fit here. But I'm definitely going to be using Thundurus. I definitely want to use Chi-Yu, even though that's kind of anti-productive, especially in a rain team. But if I do them correctly, I should be able to use these Pokemon effectively. So we'll see how that goes, but that's just a couple of days from now. For now, you guys are here currently for the rank battles for our Sun team, and we're going to get into that right now. Okay, so we've got... Ooh. All right. I guess the only person I'm really worried about here is Entei. So we've got Chien-Pao, Entei, Urshifu, Rillaboom, Tornadus, and Fluttermane. Let's go. I'm kind of thinking of like going in with Whimsicott Fluttermane. I'm not sure about that whatsoever. If it's Entei, I'm gonna need... I just realized I don't have any fighting type moves. So if it is Entei, I'm kind of screwed. We'll bring in Whimsicott and Incineroar, Torkoal, and Fluttermane. I'm hoping that we can get something out of this this batch here. We're gonna have to worry about Grassy Glide, Sucker Punch, Fake Out. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on those. Can't read those, but we have Urshifu and Tornadus. So the -1 isn't going to really do anything to the Urshifu, but I am going to taunt the Tornadus, swap out immediately to bring out Torkoal. Because I want to bring out the Sun almost immediately so that Urshifu doesn't do that much damage. And with the Giga Drain that we replaced onto Whimsicott, we can get a little bit more HP back in case if it is like the double attack. But I am going to taunt that Tornadus. Most people will have Covert Cloak, so we're going to see if that works in our favor. But I'm definitely not equipped to deal with this team with what I've got. I have to kind of switch out someone to make sure that I can get in other places, so it's weird. Out comes Torkoal. Bring the Drought. Detect. Good. Taunt. Let's see. Use a Mental Herb. You are not. No Tailwind for you. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Giga Drain onto the Urshifu, and I'm going to Helping Hand The Whimsicott. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're gonna Terra. Is it going to be the Urshifu? It is. And is it water? It is. Okay. Up in hand. Aqua Jet. Bop. Super effective, but it does really nothing. Giga Drain. Here comes a Bleakwood Storm. Does take down the Whimsicott quite a bit. Swap to Incineroar, and I'm going to protect on the Torkoal. So I do have to worry about... Oh man, I'm not equipped to do this at all. I am not dealt to equip. Like, so this is my contention, right? Because of the fact that I've got like the opener that I know that I can run. I'm bringing in Incineroar to do nothing to attack because Urshifu's just going to ignore it. He withdrew Tornadus, which is a good call. Brings out Fluttermane, which is going to take advantage of the sun. Speed was heightened? Okay, that's not good. Urshifu is going to protect. I also will protect. Oh, but it failed. Okay, never mind. Terra the water. Let's fake out that guy. Let's put a little damage on Fluttermane. It's the only thing I can do. Swaps Urshifu. Good call. Tornadus. Yep. Fake out on the Tornadus. Ah, it's Rocky Helmet. Gotcha. Okay. Shadow Ball on the Torkoal. It is going to get the KO, which is unfortunate. So now I'll bring out my Fluttermane. Let's go and do Parting Shot on that Fluttermane. I'm going to Terra Dazzling Gleam. It's probably going to get rid of the sun. It would be my decision to do that. Like, I would do Rain Dance if I could. But right now, Fluttermane is getting a boost from the sun, but I would immediately remove that if I could. Because I know I have Urshifu in the back, and if I'm going to try to, like, put this out, here it goes. There's the Rain Dance. Okay, Protosynthesis wore off, which is totally fine. Shadow Ball goes right into my Fluttermane. Will not get the KO. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam. Parting Shot. That Fluttermane to get them out. Now bring out Whimsicott again. Whimsicott is just going to go ahead and use Tailwind, and I'm going to go right ahead and do Dazzling Gleam again. Their best course of action is to swap here, or maybe use Tornadus to do their own Tailwind, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get that out. Rillaboom comes out. Grassy Surge comes in. I activate Tailwind. Now he could go for the Bleak Wind Storm, but now I double the speed. So, yep. Okay. So that was the thought process, right? It's like you have to either Tailwind or do something else to stop me from using Tailwind, because otherwise Whimsicott is going to take complete advantage of that fact, and you have little to no options to run with. So you have to pick which one you want to deal with more. And that's kind of where that whole thing came from. So I'm going to activate Sunny Day again. Swap to Incineroar so I ignore the Fake Out that's going to come into Flutter Mane. Now Aqua Jet could also come in, which is totally fine. But he has no way of setting up weather now. And with the Intimidate, it's definitely going to affect the Rillaboom. Fake Out does hit the Incineroar, which is totally fine. You should have hit the Whimsicott, by the way. As Sunny Day comes in, and yeah, your Flutter Mane does get a boost. But... Oh! Whimsicott would have survived that quite a bit, actually, if I just went for like maybe the maybe just going straight for the Giga Drain. Like that would have been like more in my favor. That's dope. All right, now Fluttermane comes out. Now we do have to worry about priority here from the Urshifu, but I don't think I have to really worry about much. Dazzling Gleam, and I'm gonna Fake Out the Urshifu. Aqua Jet and Grassy Glide are the same proximity, so I have to really worry about which one's hitting first. Detect goes off. Okay. Well, Fake Out gets used uselessly. That sucks. Maybe we should have went over to Rillaboom instead. Grassy Glide. Not enough to get the KO, but pretty close. Pretty close. Down goes Rillaboom. The crappy thing is that Urshifu is now free to attack. And I don't know if I can stop him. And Fluttermane comes out next. I think I'm going to knock down the Fluttermane first. I mean, my Fluttermane is going down, so I need to... Let's go and knock off the other Fluttermane. I've got Tailwind, so I'm definitely going to be attacking first, but he's got priority. So I need to knock out the Fluttermane on that side of the field before I focus on the Urshifu. Sun is up, so I don't have to worry about it. Here comes the Aqua Jet right into Incineroar. What? Dude, that was a terrible choice. I have Tailwind. And the game's over. We won. Bro, you could have knocked out my Fluttermane and then gotten yourself to be some sort of like an edge. But as soon as you went to Incineroar, the game was over. Like Incineroar was going to live that attack regardless because of Sun. Even if you're Terra'd, Sun is king and like is the crippler for Urshifus. I've learned that from very true story. I learned it from failing as much as I have succeeded with that attack. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's go to the next match. Hey, let's go. We're now in Ultra Ball. Like 2 or 3 more fights and we're in Master. Let's go. All right. So we've got Go-Go? What? All right. Whimsicott, Fluttermane, Incineroar, King Gambit, and Latias. Really interesting. What is Go-Go doing here? And I apologize. I'm always messing around with my mic. It just, for some reason, doesn't look great to me. So, whew, okay. So we don't have Urshifu to deal with, but we do have King Gambit to deal with. So probably these two are not going to be super useful, but I will probably bring them in nonetheless. We do have to deal with the speed tie, so I'd much rather get rid of this first, and then maybe team up with like Fluttermane, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Torkoal. You know what? We won't bring him in. Yeah, we won't bring him in. That's 2 physical attackers. The rest are special attackers, as far as I'm aware. Goko could be like the outlier here, but I do not know. I just want to make sure that I'm not getting messed up by possible Tailwind. Now, it could also be true that sets up Trick Room, but I don't know if that's the case. Incineroar and Fluttermane, both shiny. Congratulations. Intimidate goes off, which is this is kind of a rough spot, actually. Shadow Ball would help, but doesn't do anything to Incineroar. I mean, that's neutral. I think I could go neutral. Neutral sounds fine. I won't Terra just because Fake Out is a thing. Actually, Fake Out is a thing. Let's do that. And that. Let's go. Okay, they're gonna Terra. And it's for Fluttermane. Fairy, let's go. Okay. I'm not tearing mine, which is a terrible choice in my opinion. But I have to save Whimsicott from the Fake Out from the Incineroar that I'm assuming it's going to come its way to stop it from doing whatever it needs to do. So, Tailwind, no Fake Out. Okay, so Parting Shot. Dazzling Gleam goes off. It's about half. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam, though. This is going to do a lot. A lot to the Whimsicott, not so much for the... Yep, Parting Shot. Saw that happening. And he went back to the trainer. And got King Gambit. Bring up Torkoal. And I guess we'll do that again. I mean, Sucker Punch is going to come in. Hopefully Fluttermane will live. I mean, Chi and Pow isn't on the field, so Sucker Punch should be able to not knock out my my Fluttermane here. Photosynthesis activates. Their speed was heightened. My special attack was heightened. I'm faster still. Doesn't get the KO. Well, I mean, that -1. Fluttermane goes down. Swords Dance. Gotcha. Go ahead and bring out Walking Wake. The Eruption would hurt quite a bit. Oh no, I got Flamethrower. Never mind. You know what? It's Earth Power the Fluttermane, and I'm gonna Flamethrower the King Gambit. Sucker Punch. Oh! Just barely withstands that. Here comes the Flamethrower. King Gambit goes down. Oh, that was a crit too. Ouch. Ouch. Walking Wake does go down by himself because, you know, Life Orb. I wasn't expecting the Sucker Punch to do that much damage. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam over to Torkoal, which is a single target. Shouldn't knock him out, but... Oh, it does not. But here comes the Earth Power, which is going to knock down this. No, it doesn't! Are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? You're kidding me! We'll protect on the Torkoal, and I'm gonna go ahead and Giga Drain the Fluttermane. I mean, Tailwind's still up. I can kind of do stuff, but I think I'm spent now. Yum 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 yum. Give me that 1 HP. Oh, 2. Down goes Fluttermane. Let's see who your 4th is. Tailwind's gone. Latias. Yep, this game's over. Okay. I'm going to Earth Power, steal the Incineroar, and I'm just going to go ahead and use Tailwind. I go faster, but you still outspeed Torkoal, because Torkoal is not meant for speed. Miss ball. Bop. Yeah. Yeah. No. Still, that was a good match. That was really exciting. I definitely did not come prepared for that opening, because like that was hard. That was incredibly difficult to get through, but still we made it down to the last Pokemon before we were officially knocked out. I could have just followed the thing, but I was really afraid that a fake out would come out when they might have thought that I was going to fake out someone and probably like guessed it for me. So obviously I got in my own head that time and made a terrible decision because I thought that they thought that I thought that's what happened. So good on you, sir. Good on you. Okay, so Metagross, Archdrolodon, Entity, Tornadus. Okay, Halitoad, and whatever that thing, Sceptile. I don't know what that's. I don't think it's called Sceptile. I don't remember what it's called though. So that stinks. What am I gonna do? I'm not 100% sure. No competitive Pokemon that I know of. That Halitoad, so probably gonna have to do something in Sun or something weather-like. So I think I'm gonna open up with Fluttermane, Torkoal. Oh, they do have Tornadus. So maybe open up with Fluttermane, Landorus, Torkoal, and like Flutter. I think that's what I'll go with. Flutter has Thunderbolt. I do not think having Walking Wake is going to be good enough in this battle. It could be. I might be calling this wrong. I mean, if you have, Politoed out there that has Drizzle, obviously you should bring out your water Pokemon. Get that full advantage. I know Urshifu, if he was in my team, would take advantage of that. Whimsicott Landorus versus Entity and whatever that thing's called. Second Surge. So I can't do anything on my end. Second, see, oh, do you have Unburden? Okay. If you have Unburden, I gotta get my guys up and out of here ASAP. Wait, you have... Are you going Trick Room? In the event that you're going Trick Room, I'm going to Giga Drain, and I'm going to U-turn. Follow me. Okay. Sword Stance. Okay. Citrus Spray activates. Laplanders come back. I'm out Fluttermane. Giga Drain on the Entity. They did nothing but buff. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go ahead and just do that. And hope for the best. I'm not going to activate Tailwind. I can't until Indeedee leaves the field, who I know can do Trick Room. I don't know if that's going to be the case, though, since that other Pokemon, that Grass-type Pokemon, was able to outspeed me quite a bit. So follow me on the Indeedee. Totally fine with that. Sunny Day to give Fluttermane a boost. I know that other Pokemon's going to outspeed Fluttermane. No problem. I just hope they just don't knock him out. Leaf Blade. Does. That +2 is... well, it's +1. Maybe swapping to Landorus should have been better. Or maybe they were thinking of that and was like, maybe not. Let's go and reveal my last Pokemon. Yeah, it's hit that guy. Indeedee's probably gonna redirect it anyway. It's gonna Helping Hand instead. Leaf Blade does not get the KO on the Landorus, but U-turn comes in. Almost gets the KO on that thing. Out comes Whimsicott. Let's go ahead with the Eruption, and I'm gonna go ahead and click Tailwind now. I feel confident in Tailwind being used now. I do not think that this trainer is going to do anything else. There we go. So I don't think they have Trick Room. I think they just have the normal set for Indeedee. I'm going to confidently use this. Acrobatics goes over to Whimsicott, does not get the KO, but here comes the Eruption that you left alone from the Torkoal. Now I have Tailwind, no priorities can be used, so they can't do anything to me since I am touching the ground. Archdurelodon comes out. And Politoed, which is going to ruin the sun that I have. Let's go ahead and protect the Torkoal and Giga Drain the Politoed. the Giga Drain the Politoed should give me some sort of leeway on this match. I'm not 100% sure. Flash Cannon is a worry here from the Archdurelodon, though. I did half of his HP, so I should get half of that, so it's not bad. Electro Shot in the rain. Absorb Electricity. It's a special attack boost, just one stage. And it misses Torkoal. Whew! Ice Beam. Into the Whimsicott is going to knock him out. Okay, now I can't switch out the sun. And the weirdness disappeared from the field. Intimidate. Do it, Landorus. Do it, Landorus. Be my hero, Landorus. Oh, this is a really cool team. Let's go, Torkoal. Helping hand this Landorus. Landorus now use this Earthquake. Who will you knock out? Almost everybody. Archdurilodon just kind of sits there, looks pretty. Torkoal goes down like a champ. Stamina goes up. Archdurilodon gets a defense boost. What is your attack, sir? Dragon Pulse. Okay, yeah, you won. That was my Hail Mary. If that wasn't... I mean, he's full invested into attack and speed, so I can't be completely mad that Tornadus fell here. Not Tornadus, but Landorus fell there. That was great. Now, if that was like a band, that probably would have knocked him out. No problem. No ifs, ands, or buts. But yeah. And that's how some of my regional matches ended. Literally ended at like 2 HP. Like, oh, come on. You literally have me hitting on the thread, man. Come on. On a thread. Let's go. Okay. So this is something I would probably see a little bit more. We've got Tornadus, Urshifu, Incineroar, Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, and Fluttermane. Yay. Yay me indeed. Indeed. What do I do here? I kind of want to go in with like Whimsicott, Fluttermane, but I don't think that's really helped us last time. I guess it really depends on what I have in the back, but he's got a couple of Pokemon that I'm worried about. Let's go this way. He doesn't have anyone that sets weather, so I won't try to bring in Torkoal. I'll try to make it so that my team benefits the most out of the hump. We had Tornadus and Fluttermane versus Whimsicott and Fluttermane. I'm going to taunt the Tornadus. Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, so I could hit Bolt. Tornadus is slower than Whimsicott. Most likely will have the Mental Herb, if not the Covert Cloak. Oh, but people do have the Rocky Helmet, which is another good item to have on Tornadus. It makes him an easier target for people to hit. I think having the Rocky Helmet on a bulkier Pokemon is a little bit better, but that's just me. They're going to Terra as well. It's going to go to the Fluttermane, and you are Terra Fairy. So we're going to be trading like fairy moves here for a minute, which I'm okay with. It's not something that I like am afraid of doing, because this puts like immense pressure on either one of us, but I'm hopefully going to take the advantage here by taunting Tornadus. If it doesn't have a Mental Herb, I will have the speed advantage, in which then I'll be able to attack next turn. There is no Mental Herb, so whatever move he was trying to do is now shut off. But the Whimsicott does survive a Moonblast, so Tornadus is not attacking, or at least not doing a buff. He's attacking instead. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam, which is going to knock them down to yellow, and boop! Whimsicott goes down, but he is taunted, can't do anything, and I'm okay to wreck face. Uh-oh, speed drop, never mind. That wreck face? No, never mind. Where it's no longer wrecking faces. We'll bring in Landorus though. Intimidate, but we're bringing him in so that we can go ahead and do the Rock Slide, which is going to outspeed both of these Pokemon, and then Dazzling Gleam. Because Tornadus cannot use the setup move now, he can only attack or retreat. And it would not be beneficial for him to be on the field. However, this Fluttermane is going to get a Rude Awakening, because I'm hoping I get the knockout here. Okay, here is Rock Slide goes in, knocks out the Fluttermane, does nothing for the Raging Bolt, but Raging Bolt is going to be weak against this fairy attack, which now turns into a single target because he's the only one left on the field. Dazzling Gleam, he's already missing health. He's I get 95, maybe 90%. Bop, goes down. So Fluttermane and Raging Bolt are down. We have Tornadus and Urshifu left to deal with. And he's already used his Terra, so I should be free to do whatever I want. But I'm gonna swap Landorus for Walking Wake, and I'm going to Dazzling Gleam with the Fluttermane. Because I'm assuming that Fluttermane's going to get taken down here. It does have a -1 speed, so it could be outsped by the Urshifu here. There's the Tailwind, which I knew it was coming. Yep, Surgeon Strikes. It's perfectly why I swapped. I probably should have swapped out Fluttermane, but I needed a different attack on Landorus anyway, so I'm okay with this. Plus the Intimidates go off. Which is not going to hurt against, it's not going to do anything against Landorus, but it is going to help with Walking Wake. So that's what I'm okay with. So I'm going to hit Urshifu, and I'm going to go ahead and just Rock Slide. He's going to outspeed me because he's got... Nope, Bleak Windstorm fails. Well, it misses Walking Wake, but it doesn't miss Landorus. He does have Tailwind. Surging Strikes is going to hit Landorus. It's just going to knock him out. But Walking Wake is going to hit Urshifu. Enter Steam. Not very effective. Take down Tornadus. I'm heavily resistant to Urshifu right now. Doesn't mean that he's not gonna like beat my face in, but combat. Yep, there he goes. Okay. So the swap in from the Fluttermane probably would have been better, because then I would have been able to do a little bit more damage, knock out the Landorus or the Tornadus. Yeah. So obviously I made the wrong choice there. I had it. I definitely had it. I just made the wrong switch choice. Okay. That's good to know. Okay. So we've got Rillaboom, Fluttermane, Chinpao, Basculegion, Raging Bolt, and Tornadus. Yay. So this is an obvious rain team that I've seen it, but we also have to do a Tailwind. Whimsicott. You know what? We'll kind of bring in the people that we did last time, but instead of Walking Wake, we'll bring in Torkoal instead. Actually, he doesn't have anyone that's competitive, but I do need someone that resets the weather though. But I'm still going to bring in Incineroar because Basculegion is also weak against dark attacks. So we'll bring in our revolving door of Pokemon plus Whimsicott and Fluttermane. We'll bring them in. I do like the wide range. I do wish I had some a little bit more defensive typing that I could use to switch in a little bit more often. Like, oh yeah, take this hit and then like get a little bit more HP back, but it's kind of hard to ask for those. So Whimsicott, Fluttermane. Photosynthesis activates on Raging Bolt, and special attack was heightened. So I'm going to go ahead and taunt the Tornadus. And I kind of want to Terra. Yeah, let's do that. Let's Terra. Terra Dazzling Gleam. Tornadus is probably going to want to get the rain up. But if I were them, I would swap out Tornadus until Whimsicott leaves the field, or at least knock out Whimsicott first before dealing with it. But yeah, it's kind of like in a rough situation, right? Someone that's used Tornadus and is feared Whimsicott, the only thing I could do to counter is to have Mental Herb, but I open myself up to Fake Out. So that's the only thing. Either that or Terra Dark, and that's kind of hard. They're gonna Terra. Are you gonna Terra Dark? Nope. It goes to the Raging Bolt, making them Fairy. Okay. I mean, that's decent. I can't complain. cannot complain at all. Taunt goes over to the Tornadus. Do you have the mental herb? Nope. Can't use Rain Dance. Dazzling Gleam. Almost knocking out that Tornadus, but the Raging Bolt uses Thunder, but it does nothing. Did I lose connection? Or did they? They did. Okay. They probably rage quitted. I don't know. I was able to stop them pretty fast and make it so Raging Bolt didn't do anything. So that was neat. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. All right. I'm wondering what I'd seen this Pokemon. We've got Incineroar, Rillaboom, Porygon Z, I believe, Primarina, Registeel, and Raging Bolt. Now, Registeel is what I've been looking for. I've never played when he was super competitive. He was really popular in Sword and Shield, and I was not able to compete in most of those tournaments because I got knocked out day one. It seems to be a theme of mine. But I've been wanting to play against him and see how he does in this generation coming around. Because, you know, we got Hisuian Goodra that does the same thing. Como-O that does the same thing. But this guy gave birth to that strategy. So I kind of want to see how it goes. I do not see anyone that's going to really set up for Trick Room. So I don't think that we have to worry about... I mean, Porygon Z could, but with Whimsicott, I don't think we have anything to worry about. We'll bring in Incineroar, Torkoal, and Fluttermane. And that's who we'll bring in. In case if Trick Room does get activated, we will have Torkoal, who will be moving the slowest. So we'll be moving first. The only alternative that I could think of is to maybe have something else, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Raging Bolt and Incineroar. So Intimidate's going to go around. But how much around are we going to get? That's the question. So I'm going to go ahead and activate... Oh man, like Moonblast would be perfect right now for Raging Bolt. Let's go ahead and use Tailwind. So I move faster. And I think we fake out the fake out? Yeah, let's do that because Whimsicott isn't really affected by anything. Fake out hits Whimsicott, which is unfortunate. I hit Incineroar. And, oh, Thunderclap. It's good that I did that. All right, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and Parting Shot a Raging Bolt and get out of here. So with it, with the Fake Out coming in, it's going to pop the Sash on the Whimsicott, which is unfortunate. But now I get to swap. And I'm going to swap into Fluttermane. I'll mind. I'm probably going to have to taunt him like immediately because I can't have that happen. Flare Blitz goes right into Whimsicott. I barely survive. You're damaged by the recoil. Taunt. Actually, let's do this. Sunny Day. We're gonna do this. I think the -1 is what saved Whimsicott there, because usually it gets knocked out, but the -1 saved the day. Okay, Raging Bolt protects. He kind of knew what I was going for. Sunny Day. To activate Photosynthesis. That's also going to activate for Raging Bolt. Special attack was heightened. Fluttermane attacks with Dazzling Gleam. Does nothing against him, but this should hit the Incineroar for a lot. Oh, it just barely doesn't get the KO. Citrus Berry activates. Up. And you're now going to hit the Flatterman with Parting Shot. Okay. Porygon 2. Download. Swap in Incineroar. Because I'm expecting the Thunderclap to come out now. He hasn't Terra'd yet. So Ice Beam from Porygon 2. Sorry, not Z, but 2. Isn't going to do anything. Here comes the Terra. And it's going to go to Raging Bolt. Make him electric. Gotcha. Taunt on you. No Calm Minds. There you are. I knew it. Come back, Whimsicott. It's like I knew someone's going to have Trick Room. I do not believe I activated Tailwind. If I did, it's not that bad. But I'm going to hit Porygon 2. So he couldn't, he's flinched, couldn't do anything. Dragon Pulse goes into Incineroar. Does not get the KO. Oh, look at that. My Tailwind's gone. Huh. Now, let's go ahead and use that. And let's just go ahead and knock off whatever Raging Bolt's carrying. Eruption. It's a lot of damage. Knock off on the Raging Bolt. Safety Goggles. Gotcha. Dragon Pulse on the Torkoal. Oh, doesn't get the KO, but gets really, really close. And you deactivate Trick Room. Good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Raging Bolt shook off the taunt. Let's go and protect here. And I'm going to go ahead and just Flare Blitz the let's Flare Blitz the Porygon. I'm a protect. Dragon Pulse on the Incineroar. Barely survives. Activates the Citrus Berry. This is a good match. Try attack. Goes over to the Torkoal. Sorry. But here comes that Flare Blitz in the sun. Bop. Really? I did leave it with a burn though, so I'm okay with that. I burnt you. And the sunlight faded. Let's swap to Whimsicott. And let's just Parting Shot the Raging Bolt. Let's see what happens. Torkoal come back. You can blame it all on me. Whimsicott, I'm back out. Thunder. Oh, Thunderclap. Ugh. Porygon 2 is going to recover. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Ba 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 ba. Thunderclap's probably gonna come out and hit me for really, really hard. But I don't think I'm afraid of it as much as I am. Just gotta protect. It's a good thing! Good thing I didn't try to Giga Drain that. That would have been bad. Let's just reapply photosynthesis, please. Oh, special! Oh, special defense! Oh no! Your special attack ain't nothing now. That Calm Mind is what's helping you now. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious, actually. Your Melina the Sleepy? That makes everything water. So I've seen it. Okay, so I've seen all four now. And we're gonna do this. Thunderclap is gonna hit the Flutter Mane. Not very effective. Giga Drain's gonna hit the Primalina because I'm faster, and I'm gonna get a lot of HP back. Thank you. And Dazzling Gleam is going to hit both of you. Maybe get the KO on both. Yep, it does. Let's go. Shutting down Calm Mind was the best option that I gave, but it shook off the taunt. It was able to like do all its things again. I'm not sure why it didn't. But that parting shot at the end where it's like, oh, Thunderclap. It's like, oh, you guessed wrong. Intimidate goes off. I'm just going to hit it. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap to okay, never mind. I was going to swap to Incineroar to intimidate him to lower down the fake out damage to maybe live that for one more attack, but I'm okay with that outcome too. You know, that's dope. I kind of like how the mix smashing is. I just love the fact that some of these, even I do this too, right? We overthink things. It's like, oh man, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. It's like, I do have other options. I have other options. Oh man, it's so great. Okay. Ooh, all right. Iron Hands, Rillaboom, Dragonite, Primarina, Chien-Pao, and Ursaluna? I'm a little confused. I'm only confused because, like, some of these Pokemon are really, really good, and then some of them are still really good, but would benefit highly in Trick Room. Which one would be the benefit of that, though? I do have to worry about a Fake Out user. I do have to worry about Blood Moon, but I do not see anyone that can use Trick Room here. That's weird. Anyway, because of that, I think I just have to just use the revolving door of Pokemon and go from there, I think. Let's go ahead and bring out Fluttermane and Incineroar, use Landorus, and I would use Walking Wake. I mean, Walking Wake would be, yeah, let's do that. Let's use Walking Wake. I'm not going to use Tailwind. I don't think I need to use it. Although Torkoal is not coming with me. So having the Sun team right now, it's not going to be like a thing. Unless they suddenly use like a Sun team, I don't know. But as for me, I don't see it. Okay, so we got Dragonite and Chien-Pao versus Fluttermane and Incineroar. Sort of Ruin lowers down all the defenses. Here comes the Intimidate. And inner focus. So Dragonite is definitely definitely like a Pokemon that is not going to be best. But I'm gonna fake out the Chien Pao, pop its Sash, possibly. Because right now the only Pokemon he can hit is Incineroar. So here's the Terra Normal. Saw that. Incineroar is going to live. There's the Protect. Okay, so Fake Out does nothing, unfortunately. Dazzling Gleam does not hit the Chien Pao. But I don't see an extreme speed from the Dragonite. Ironhead instead comes in and does get the KO on the Fluttermane. Now, because it's got inner focus, I cannot use the Revolving Door of Pokemon to lower down anything that would benefit Dragonite. However, I can, with full confidence, use it on the Chien Pao, and Chien Pao is probably like the best one to use it on. So I'm going to turn myself to water, and I'm going to hit the Dragonite with everything that I've got. And I'm going to Parting Shot into the Chien Pao. Withdrew Dragonite. Bring out Iron Hands. Also shiny, let's go. So that was probably a terrible call on my part, but I do have Landorus in the back that I could switch in later on. Although he's going to be called out right now. Nice crash. I'm ignoring that, so I did call the correct thing. Hydro Steam. Right over to the Iron Hands. Oh, for her. Ooh. Ouch. That's a lot. Parting Shot on that guy. So he's a -2 now. And I bring out Landorus. It got rid of the ghost Pokemon for sure. So now he can... Oh, Clear Amulet. Okay. So he is doing a lot of stuff to prevent damage from going to his Pokemon, which is great. Love that for me. I'm going to Protect here, and I'm going to swap to Incineroar. Because I don't want Landorus to get hit by anything that Chien Pao has. That's ×4. There you go. So Chien Pao now is at like minus, I don't know, 4. Fake Out. Goes for the Protect. Nice Skull Crash. Goes for Incineroar, which isn't going to do very much. But now I get Fake Out. I'm going to hit that slot. And... is he going to Protect here? I mean, it would make sense. Yeah, let's do it. In the event that he does... Okay, nope. Okay, good. I was going to say, even if he does, right? I prevent him from attacking, which is great. The people I want to attack is on my side anyway, and Iron Hands is slowest. So I don't have to worry about him as much. He goes down. And it's now 3-3. So we're tied. Here comes Dragonite again. Let's go ahead and Protect here. And I'm going to knock off there. Withdrew Chien Pao. He's -4. He needed to get him off the field a while ago. Out comes Ursaluna. The protect here. Extreme speed into the protect. Oh, I'm guessing. I am guessing. Knockoff. Bring out your choice band, which is going to open him up for so many other options, but I'm okay with that. Swap out to Landorus. I'm faster than Ursaluna right now. I do not need to apply a lot of damage. What I'm going to do is make it so I don't get hit with like Earthquake, because now I'm flying. Inner Focus cannot lower down Dragonite's attack, which is totally fine. Here comes the Extreme Speed. It is not going to do as much damage. Oh, never mind. That still did a lot. Here comes the Hydro Steam, though. Here goes that to the Ursaluna. Bop is enough to get the KO, and I might have knocked myself out. That's still really, really strong for you having no choice band. That's incredibly strong. But since he's banded, he's not going to have protect. And now Incineroar comes out. And I go, hey, brother, fake out. You've got like no health left. Now, the problem is Chien Pao is now here and can do a lot of damage to Landorus. And that's a problem. That's an immediate problem, actually. Extreme Speed is going to outspeed anyone, so I'm just going to do that. And let's just go ahead and use the U-turn. U-turn single target. Okay, protect. Fake out. Takes down the Dragonite. Whew. Oh boy. You turn into the protect. Now I'm locked into that. Let's go ahead and parting shot. Okay. I can only use U-turn. I figured, but I at least wanted to try. Battle's canceled. Okay. I mean, U-turn isn't going to knock him out, but the parting shot, lowering down his attack even more, is detrimental to Chien Pao. And he's already got -1 already, so it'd be -2, and he's eventually going to have to deal with Incineroar by himself, even if he has like Icicle Crash and just Sucker Punch. Like, it was just a tough battle all the way around. That was a really cool match, though. That one took a while, a long while. Jesus. Oh boy. And that, ladies and gents, is going to be the end of today's video. As you can see, we're right on the cusp of hitting Master Ball with the team that we've built that was specifically dealing with Sun, using your guys' suggestions to make the team better. And we are now at 12 and 13 with 25 battles overall. I'm actually quite excited that this team is doing really, really well. And I'm glad that you guys were able to join me on this journey, that we were able to build a team that is doing incredible, especially since I've just started using Incineroar and Landorus. I haven't been able to use them before, so that's dope. And then Whimsicott is also dope. But since it is the end of the video, go ahead and just do me a favor by leaving a like on the video, subscribe if you're brand new, and leaving a comment down below, because I do reply to any and all comments. And if you guys want to follow me on any other platform, that's going to be in the description. So I've got a lot of stuff recording today and more stuff coming out to you guys. So until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you then. Peace.